Welcome to Abundant Self, your podcast for female empowerment, spirituality, mindset, and more. I'm your host, Jules, entrepreneur, coach, personal development seeker, and your number one cheerleader on this mission to guide you today becoming your most abundant self. Are you ready to unleash your inner goddess? Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to the Abundant Self podcast. For today, I hope you cannot hear. There's like some kind of construction going on. They need wood, so they're chopping the trees since the entire morning, but whatever. I hope you don't mind and you can't hear that. I probably even put some music behind that, so let's see. Anyway, for today's episode, for today's video, I want to give you my very unqualified sense of advice, or let's say answer, because I got some questions just in general now that I shifted more towards mindset, manifestation, law of attraction. I do get here and there some questions from you regarding that topic, right? Like, what is it and all these things. So I thought I'm just going to share with you my answers to these questions I got. I'm probably not going to read all of them. I'm just going to pick a few. But yeah, and again, this is my answer, right? Like personal answer, okay? So, and let's see, maybe there's something that you're like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Jules' advice or like Jules' approach to that. Yeah, so let's see. First one. What is the law of attraction? How does it work, really? Yeah. Okay, so this one I got quite a lot because people are like not really sure if like the law of attraction is the same as manifestation or like what it even is and like how it works, right? I always say, for me personally, I've seen a formula work. I've seen a step-by-step process really work well. And that is exactly what I teach inside my signature coaching program, Abundant Self Academy. It is the 5 main steps. First of all, getting clear on what you want. So clarity around your goals. Then you have to let go of the limiting beliefs and, any kind of negative blockage that is holding you back from getting what you want. Then the third step is, I'd say, shifting the mindset and already becoming who you want to be and being in that energy of attracting your desires. And the fourth one is surrendering, which is huge because the fourth one I forgot is taking action. I got confused because I do teach 6 different modules, but like the 5 steps is definitely the fourth one is the action step. So you do take aligned action. Now you know that you're clear on what you want, you're in the energy of your desires. Obviously now you have to show up as your next level self and also make decisions and take actions from a place of, I already have what I want, I am my manifestation, and all these things. So the aligned action, key. And then the 5th one and last one is the surrendering and the detaching and trusting the universe. This is, of course, just really quickly wrapped up. I do teach 6 modules within ASA, but that is because we go really into depth and that's like a formula I teach that will get you anything you want. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a small manifestation or something really big in your life. So yeah, I have a bonus module in there. So, and then what is the law of attraction? For me, it's basically life. Like, honestly, I know, of course, I teach that, but it's also because I've seen it in my life play out that well over and over again, and with so many different things, like not just the eating disorder, not just my chronic knee pain, just so many different things where I was like, whoa, I manifested that. And I manifested that because of the way I showed up for myself, because of the way how I acted, how I spoke, how I also behaved behind the scenes. So how would you show up when no one's watching, right? This one is super important. Next question. Which one should I pick? What role does positive thinking play in manifestation? Can you hear my boyfriend Darrow singing in the back? That's so sweet. What kind of role does positive thinking play in manifestation? Well, a huge one, of course. Like, what do you think? Our thoughts are so powerful. I say that over and over again, but it's real. Like, our thoughts determine our actions, and our actions then will determine our outcomes. So it all starts with a thought, right? If you think badly in a negative way, if you have a poor mindset, a lack mindset, a scarcity mindset, are constantly worried, how do you think something good will ever come to you? Like, sorry, honestly, how do you think you will be able to attract what you want if you're constantly just in this negative big black cloud? You know, this is exactly why it's so important right in the beginning. This is why I do that with my clients in module 2 already, because the part of like limiting beliefs and like letting them go, because you cannot get where you want to be if there's this huge negative cloud of just really scarcity, lack, fear, doubt, all these negative emotions or negative thoughts in between. Like, you do have to remove these blocks first in order to manifest your dreams. And so positive thinking plays a huge role, back to the question, because once you are in a state of mind where you are mostly positive, of course it's not possible thinking positive all of the time, only having positive thoughts 24/7. No, it's not possible, but just trying as much as you can, I think, is really helpful. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. She was like, she wanted coaching here, so let's do it. How do I deal with doubt and skepticism when it comes to... Okay, so it's something specific what she wants. But I'm going to just say when it comes to manifestation. How do I deal with doubt and skepticism when it comes to the manifestation? Again, that's why we clear that doubt away, right? That's exactly why we do the work. We do the inner work first. We do the shadow work. We sit down, we journal, we meditate, we talk about it, all these things, because when you're like doubtful, or when you're like thinking that maybe it doesn't work, like maybe there's this or maybe that, or what if that happens, in a like bad case scenario. If you're only focused on the bad case scenario, I kind of like mentioned that before, how do you then can expect a good case scenario to come out of that? That's why the doubt and skepticism, it shouldn't even be there. Like, you have to be so confident of knowing that this is already yours, and knowing that you truly deserve it from the bottom of your heart, truly deserve it. That's why we do the inner work, because that's when you get to a state of like, yes, I know I deserve it. I do deserve that. And then there's no room anymore. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for skepticism. There's no room for fearful energy. And that's when the magic happens. So next one. Yeah, that's kind of like a similar one I got about like, how do I overcome negative beliefs that are preventing me from my manifestation? Again, like, how do you overcome these negative beliefs or these negative emotions? Do the work. Do the freaking work. Do the inner work. Like, that's all I can say here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good one. So about like staying motivated. One of my followers, she said, how do I stay motivated and focused on what I want, even when it doesn't really seem like it's happening? So she said, even when the progress seems slow or elusive. Yeah, like if it seems that it's not working or that it's not happening, or sometimes like for me with my knee pain, for example, I felt like the exact opposite is happening. I wanted to manifest a girls only gym. I wanted to manifest me, teaching classes, writing workout plans, doing the things. And then suddenly I got fired because I couldn't walk anymore from one day to another. So I was like, that's not what I wanted at all. But I think here, sometimes we do not see the greater picture. And that's also something I speak a lot with my private clients about, that sometimes we just can't see the bigger picture. We just can't. And so we think, oh my, what is happening here, 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 here. But yeah, it doesn't really, we're just so small, and we sometimes just don't really understand that there's something so much bigger and so much better for us. And one affirmation that helped me a lot, especially going through that time in 2021 of depression and the chronic knee pain, I always told myself that there is a bigger picture out there, and that I just trust to whatever the outcome might be. So I would say, like, I trust the process. I trust the universe. I trust that there is a bigger picture, a better something to come, even though I don't see it right now, for example. And also always being like, this or something better. There's always something better that is coming towards me, if I truly believe that, right? Okay, last one. I want to make it short and sweet. I think I'm gonna. Which one should I pick? The one with the gratitude. Yeah, let's do this one. What is the role of gratitude in the process of manifestation? And how can I cultivate a more grateful mindset? This one is a good one, because cultivating a gratitude mindset is not always that easy. I can really tell you from experience that, of course, it's difficult. Like, how on earth should I be grateful to be every single night crying myself to sleep with so much pain in my knees? There's nothing I can be grateful for, right? You think. But then again, you just have to think about how much do I want my desire? How much do I want that positive outcome? And therefore be like, if I'm now in that shitty situation, if I'm now like having pain or whatever, or like really feeling uncomfortable, and nothing is changing the way I did it until now, maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's like something to think about, that I could change something, like your thoughts, in order to get another result, another outcome. Because clearly something did not work the way, or did not work very well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in that situation. Does that make sense? And then why not try it? At least for me, it was always like, why not try it with gratitude? Why not try it with being so, so, so grateful anyway, to be breathing, to be alive, to be here right now. Yeah, why not try that? Who knows? Like, it can't get any worse. At least for me, I was always like, it can't get any worse. Why not try to not feel pity about myself? Why not try to shift into gratitude, into appreciation? I mean, let's just try for a month or two. Like, let's see what happens. And then it happened. No, honestly, like, gratitude is the key. How do you want to feel when your manifestation comes to fruition? How would you feel? You would be so grateful. You would be so appreciative and just beyond thankful Duh, you want it right now. Like, you have to act as if it already would be. You have to embody it, and you have to show up, in that version, as that version. So therefore, for the universe to reward you and give you what you want, or make that manifestation come true, it just makes sense that you are in that energy of gratitude already and appreciation. So yeah, I hope you like this little sequence. We can do that more often, actually. I really enjoyed that. And if you have any questions, type in the comments or text me, message me on Instagram at JulesTurtleFit, and I would love to give you advice, answer your messages, answer your questions, whatever it might be. And yeah, maybe we can do that more often and talk about these topics, because I love it and I could say so much more about it. But for now, that's it. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. I see you soon. Also, don't forget to share, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and be here with me on this journey. I'm so excited for you to be here, and I can't wait for 2023 and what's about to come. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to another episode of Abundant Self. I'm an independent podcast. It's just me by myself, so it would be highly appreciated for you to either just leave me a quick review or also share this episode with a friend, a family member, whoever could take benefit from what I'm sharing. Lots of love from me to you. I'll see you soon.